Welcome children, welcome to my class. In the live class, in the last class, previous class, I have told you I'll come with the board questions. Okay, do you remember that? I have told you I'll bring the board questions from the real numbers. So this session is regarding with the board questions. Okay, I have taken some board questions from the real numbers. Okay, and before that, if you are not subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel. Okay, now let's get started. Here the question is 2 plus 3 root 5 is an irrational number. So here the question 2 plus 3 root 5 is an irrational number. Now you have seen that how to prove that root 2 is an irrational number, root 5 is an irrational number, root 3 is an irrational number, isn't it? In my previous video I have explained you about how to prove the root 5. Okay, how to prove root 5 is an irrational number. If you want to see the proof, you can see my live class. I have explained there. You can see that root 5, how we can prove that root 5 is an irrational number. And one more thing children, here the question is to prove that 2 plus 3 root 5 is an irrational number. Okay, but in the question paper you will get one more condition, that is if root 5 is irrational. Okay, prove that 2 plus 3 root 5 is an irrational number if root 5 is irrational. Okay, so you don't want to prove that root 5 is irrational. Only we have to prove that 2 plus 3 root 5 is an irrational number. Okay, let's get started. Now proof. Okay, so the question is 2 plus 3 root 5 is an irrational number. Now let us assume the contrary. Okay, that is we are proving this by the contradiction method. So here we have to prove that it's an irrational number, but we will take, let us assume that let us assume that 2 plus 3 root 5 is a rational number. Okay, is a rational number. We have to prove that it is irrational, but we are assuming that it is a rational number. Okay, now if it is a rational number, we can say that 2 plus 3 root 5 is equal to a by b. It can be written in the form a by b, where a and b are co-prime numbers. Okay, where a and b are co-prime numbers. And you know what is the meaning of co-prime numbers? That means co-prime numbers. Okay, that means no common factor between their co-prime numbers. No common factor will be there. Like I'll give you one example. Okay, 1 by 2 is 1 and 2 are co-prime numbers because no common factor other than 1. Do you understand? Only 1 will be the common factor, right? 1 and 2, 1 will be the common factor. 2 by 3 is 2 by 3 are co-prime, 2 and 3 are co-prime numbers. 3 by 5, 3 and 5 are co-prime numbers. No common factor other than 1. That's why we are telling these are co-prime numbers. And one more thing, can you say that 5 by 6 is a co-prime number? Now you will be thinking that 6 is not a co-prime number. So how it can be co-prime numbers? No. The meaning is that 5 and 6, no common factor other than 1. Okay, other than 1. So these type of numbers are known as co-prime numbers. 5 and 6, 6 is not a prime number. All of you know that 6 is not a prime number. 5 is a prime number. But the meaning is that no common factor among these other than 1. 5 and 6, only 1 is a common factor, right? 5 ones are 5 and 6 ones are 6. Only 1 is a common factor. So that's why we are telling 5 and 6 are co-prime numbers. Okay, so such two numbers we are selecting here, that is a and b are co-prime numbers. Where co-prime numbers, it's a rational number. So b cannot be equal to 0, right? b not equal to 0. This also you have to write, otherwise half mark will be deducted from your answer. This condition must be there in your answer. 2 plus 3 root 5 is equal to a by b, where a and b are co-prime numbers. b not equal to 0. Okay. Now, the next one is how you can write. Next one, 3, it is 3 root 5. We are taking 3 root 5. We are keeping 3 root 5 on the left hand side, and right hand side we can write a by b minus 2. That is equal to a minus. What is a by b minus 2? What is the common factor? What is the LCM? B's LCM, right? So multiply b into 2. That is a minus 2b upon b. Okay, so 3 root 5 is equal to a minus 2b by b. Okay, a minus 2b by b. Now, what is the next one? What is root 5 then? Root 5 is equal to a minus 2b by 3. 3 is multiplied with root 5, right? Left hand side we are multiplying, so right hand side will be divided, right? So a minus 2b, 3 will come down. On the opposite side, 3 will come down. Left hand side 3 is multiplied, so right hand side we have to divide it, right? We have learned from 8th standard how to solve all these equations, right? So root 5 is equal to a minus 2b by 3. Then you see this right hand side. Left hand side already it is, we know that root 5 is an irrational number. But you see the right hand side, a, b, 3, right? So since we can say that since a and b are integers, right? A, b and 3 are integers, or a and b are integers. A and b are integers. But we can say that a minus 2b upon 3 is a rational number. Any doubt is a rational number, right? All are integers, so it is a rational number. It is a rational number. That is right hand side is a rational number. A minus 2b by 3 is a rational number. Okay, do you understand? So, but now you see LHS. What is LHS? But you can write, but root 5 is an irrational number, right? An irrational number. Root 5 is an irrational number. Okay, root 5 is an irrational number, right? Root 5 is an irrational number, but you see right hand side, that is a minus 2b by 3 is a rational number, but left hand there is an irrational number, right? So LHS is not equal to RHS. Do you understand? LHS is an irrational number, but RHS is a rational number. So there will be a contradiction, right? So there arises a contradiction. There arises a contradiction. A contradiction, that is left hand side is an irrational number but right hand side is a rational number. Is it possible? It's not possible, right? Contradiction. There arises a contradiction, and now what we can say that our assumption is wrong. What is our assumption? Therefore our assumption is wrong. Our assumption is wrong. Our assumption is wrong. Okay, can you say what is our assumption? What we have assumed in the right from the beginning. Okay, I'll take it. 2 plus 3 root 5 is a rational number. That was our assumption, right? Now what is here actually? Here LHS is not equal to RHS. LHS and RHS are actually different. So our assumption is wrong. That means our assumption wrong. So we can say that what number? 2 plus 3 root 5. Therefore we can say that 2 plus 3 root 5 is an irrational number. Our assumption is wrong, but right from the beginning we assume that it's a rational number. But by taking that from that stage, what we have proved, LHS is not equal to RHS. We are getting RHS is RHS is a rational number, but LHS is an irrational number. So our assumption is wrong. So 2 plus 3 root 5 is an irrational number, not rational number. Okay, 3 plus root 5 is an irrational number. Irrational number. Hence, irrational number. Hence the proof. Hence the proof. Okay, so you must write all these in your answer sheet. That is what is our contradiction there, how it becomes a contradiction, because LHS is not equal to RHS. Therefore there arises a contradiction. Therefore our assumption is wrong. Therefore assumption wrong. When it comes wrong, we can write that 2 plus 3 root 5 is an irrational number. Hence the proof. Okay, hence the proof.